Welcome back to our live show. I am here with Chef Yasmine Charles. She is making her debut today in the Virginia This Morning kitchen. This is always what we call the center of the universe on Virginia This Morning. She's going to put together her pan-seared salmon dish coming up when we return from a quick break. Stay with us.
Thanks for coming back from the commercial break. This next dish is straight off the hook.
Yeah, it is. Chef Yasmine Charles is here in the Virginia This Morning kitchen with her pan-seared salmon smothered in pad thai sauce with a Haitian-style polenta.
Sounds amazing.
That is music to my ears. Thank you for coming here, making your debut today.
Thank you, ladies, for having me. Listen, I am honored to be here all the way from Norfolk.
Yes.
And let me tell you why. I am on a mission, actually, to bring nutrition education in kitchens across America because many of us are emotional, mindless eaters. And so, you know, food is meant to be enjoyed, but food is also medicine. It's a powerful tool for managing and preventing disease and premature death. And so today, we're going to make our pan-seared salmon with polenta, Haitian polenta, and here's why. The CDC projects that by the year 2030, half of the population will be obese. Blacks, we are 30% more likely to die from heart disease than whites. And when it comes to high blood pressure, let's not even get into that. And so what I want to do is I want to focus on food that nurture the health of our nervous system today. So to begin, we have here in our pot, we're going to pour about 2 tablespoons of walnut oil. Walnut oil is a wonderful source of omega-3 and omega-6.
Just by cooking with walnut oil.
Walnut oil.
I'm going to turn this around because I don't know that
and I've never
many of
used
us
it
have
before.
cooked with walnut oil.
Well, this is the thing. When it comes to the health of our nervous system, fatty fish and walnut oil and olive oil and nuts, they are a great source of omega-3 and omega-6.
Gotcha.
This is like brain food, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so once we warm this up, we're going to add in our shallot. Okay, we're going to let it sweat for about a minute or two. Now, when a chef says I'm going to sweat my garlic, my shallots, it means that we're just going to let them soften for about a minute. Okay? And then once that's done, I'm going to follow up with our diced tomato here, plum tomatoes. Okay? And then next, we're going to add in, for a little bit more color, about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Now, typically at home, because we're not on television, we're on television, we're going to let that simmer for about 5 minutes. Okay? And then what you're going to do afterwards is you're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of coconut, cream coconut, 3 cups of water.
This is a feast for the eyes. Let me tell you, just the color is just so pretty.
Exactly. And then we're going to add in about 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, and then 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon, and then this is the kicker right here, smoked herring.
Okay.
This is another source of omega-3 fatty acids because it's a very, very fatty fish. And then next you're going to add in your 2 cloves. So once you bring that to a boil, then you're going to follow up with your polenta.
Now, I love polenta.
We were just talking earlier about what polenta is. It's simply grounded corn. That's really what it is. So in Haiti, where I'm from, it's one of our staples, just like rice, and it was introduced to us by the African slaves back then. So we're going to add it in here, and then
we're adding it right in.
Well, we're adding it right in. Right. So after you bring it to a boil, you add it in, and now you definitely want to keep simmering it every 2 to 3 minutes because you don't want it to stick in the pot. Okay, and then you let it simmer for about 25 minutes.
Do you kind of set it and forget it type of a thing, or do you stir from time to time?
Every 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Right? So now this is our final product after 25 minutes, right over here. Okay. Yes.
Wow.
This is it right here. This is our finished product, and then we finish it off with some spinach.
Beautiful.
Now, so about 25 minutes we leave it in there. It's going to come to this thickened consistency.
Exactly. And then you let the spinach steam up for about 5 minutes, and that's pretty much it. Now, before we move on to the salmon, let me just say a couple of things about spinach. It is not just the leaf, it's the whole plant.
Okay.
Many of us tend to buy the leaf, but I discovered that the stem is as nutritious and as delicious as the leaf itself.
Okay.
And it's a whole lot less, it's less expensive when you buy the spinach.
Yes, it is.
That's so funny because I've been eating more just spinach salads with a little bit of dressing, but I've been breaking the stems off. So you've now convicted me. I got to keep those on.
They are very, very nutritious. All right, let's move on to our pan-seared salmon, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and switch over. So back here, All right.
Now this is olive oil.
This is olive oil, correct. And it's, again, another great source of omega-3 and omega-6.
Now, can you, if you decide, could you cook your salmon with walnut oil, or does that affect the flavor?
I mean, you can. My goal today is to talk about the health of the nervous system. Okay. So you can pick walnut oil. Matter of fact, you can also do canola oil.
Okay.
Because it's another great source of omega-3 and omega-6.
Okay.
So onto our salmon steaks here. We're going to season it with some light salt and pepper. And then let me actually...
These are beautiful salmon steaks too. I love when the skin is on like that because it looks like it's an adventure.
It really is. It really is. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. So typically you let each side brown up for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then once you flip it over, then you're going to add in our butter, our sliced garlic, and some Fresno peppers.
Okay.
Have you guys ever had Fresno peppers?
I don't think so.
Right. So it's a combination of chili pepper and habanero.
Okay.
So the heat falls right in between. It's not too hot, but it adds some beautiful color to your fish. Okay. So we'll let that get some browning here. Very nice.
So our pan's up pretty high. We want to get a bit of...
You want a nice color because when you're pan searing, you want the heat to be extremely, extremely high. Yes, ma'am. Very nice. Have you guys ever had pad thai?
I've had pad thai at a Thai restaurant, but I never saw the jar like this before.
Typically, I make it from scratch, but because I'm on TV today, I bought the container.
Yeah.
The pad thai sauce is the main ingredient when you're making pad thai noodles, and I found that it tastes amazing on salmon. So we're gonna smother with the salmon today.
This will be another first for me today. First the walnut oil and pad thai salmon.
I love it.
One of the things that I thought was interesting in your notes is the body is made up of 11 different systems, the nervous system being one of those.
One of them, exactly. And so it's our command center. It's the place where you and I make decisions and process our emotions. And again, as I mentioned earlier, many of us are emotional, mindless eaters. And so with obesity being a big issue in this country, we have to eat differently. And so for me, it's not just about, hey, look what I can do. We have to eat, we have to be mindful when it comes to how we eat.
It's our fuel.
Exactly.
It can mean the difference between if you feel sluggish all day or if you have great energy and you're able to take on the world.
Exactly. Let's see what we got here. Gorgeous. Here we go. Beautiful color. Nice. Now, if you want a little bit more brown, you could definitely do that, but salmon cooks very, very easily. All right, so here we go with the pad thai sauce.
So you're putting it around the salmon.
I'm putting it on the side, and then next we're going to go with the butter.
Okay.
Okay. Because what we're going to do is just create a sauce, and then now we can, one more thing, add some fresh herbs here. Let that melt. Let's see how's our spinach going. Look at that. You see?
Yeah. Cooking right down with the stems on and everything.
So now we can paste. We can baste just like that.
Oh, wow.
That gorgeous color. Beautiful. Now, you can also do shrimp. You can do, let me see, another fatty fish that I can think of course, herring. But again, when it comes to the health of the nervous system, you definitely want to go for fish. You want to definitely include a lot of nuts and seeds in your diet because the brain is 60% fat, right? And so because of that, we have to eat more of what we already are. Okay? All right. Next up. Yes, ma'am.
And these are those peppers.
These are the Fresno peppers.
As we continue here, Chef Yasmine's going to stay with us in the kitchen, put these last-minute touches on it, and we will sample when we come back. Welcome back. We are here in the kitchen. Almost time to say goodbye, but first, Chef Yasmine Charles is our featured culinary guest. And look at this. I mean, beautiful.
Yes, her flavorful pan-seared salmon is what she highlighted today.
Awesome. When I went to culinary school many years ago, we were taught that, we eat with our eyes first.
Yes, you do.
And so presentation is everything. When it comes to eating healthy, it doesn't have to be boring. So we've got a lot of omega-3 and 6 in this plate here. We've got our spinach, which is loaded actually with iron and vitamin B9, which is good for our brain health. So including
the stalk.
Yes,
including the stalk.
Absolutely.
Well, fork. I have a spoon here. I want to try this polenta.
Let's bring it closer.
Okay.
How about that? Yes.
Because this polenta, what are some of the nutrients nutritional benefits of polenta as well?
Well, it's definitely a great source of
you wanna try the salmon?
carbohydrates. And for me, the main source of nutrient here is the spinach.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it wonderful? Now, folks, you can find coconut cream at your local Asian or Caribbean market.
Okay.
That's where the flavor comes in. Do you guys taste the herring as well?
Yeah.
Very nice.
The smoke from it,
It's the smoked herring,
get.
absolutely. Actually, let me dig in myself.
There's enough here for everyone.
That is really delicious.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
And I know that you had some time on mixing this and getting
Yes.
that done.
Uh-huh.
But the rest of it, it was really quick.
Very nice. Yeah, and salmon does not take a whole lot long to cook. And I
Yeah.
personally prefer the salmon steaks. I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely
yeah.
gorgeous.
And those peppers, the Fresno peppers, I mean, I don't know that I've ever had that before, but it is the perfect amount of heat for something like this. So
Exactly.
if you don't like a whole lot of spice, this is your pepper.
I got a little teeny one.
You're
Not
gonna
that I
do it.
don't trust you or anything.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna love it.
What do you think?
Pretty
good.
Thanks for watching today. Oh my goodness, we had such a great time. A big thank you to all of our guests.
That's right, Chef Yasmine Charles, Mr. Fix-It, the Perkinson Center for the Arts and Education, Stacey Hawkins-Adams, and Taryn Wynn from Sweet Winds.
A little hot. We appreciate your viewership too. Thank you for watching each and every weekday morning.
Be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow